Evil Squid Comics podcast. We are part of the Collector's Maze Network.
Don.
Scott.
And Drew.
Did you watch Eddington?
I did finish Eddington.
What did you think of Eddington?
It's pretty good. The ending was crazy fucked up, and that was awesome. It was a great ending.
I thought it was awesome. I really
that was
liked
amazing.
it. Oh, man. That whole movie...
I love when he goes into that gun store, and it's like, oh, he's going in the gun store, and he comes out, and he's just fucking blowing everything away. And that one, like, other guy who's, like, on his side, like, comes running up, he just takes his leg out. It's like, oh, oof. And there wasn't that much frontal. It's just that one scene with some frontal nudity at the end.
I don't know, man. He was.
But how creepy was that at the very end where the caretaker guy gets into bed with the
I know, right?
mother-in-law? You're like, what?
Yeah. And he's
how did they get all that money?
And she's sleeping.
Like, was there a lawsuit or something? They didn't really explain why they're suddenly rich.
Well, he got elected the mayor or the governor or whatever, and but she was running it. So
yeah,
I'm
but
sure
the governor isn't
taking,
that rich.
Or she's taking like
or the mayor,
or I don't
maybe.
know.
I don't know.
I don't have any idea, but
cool.
Dude, just his whole character, like where he's like, I don't have to wear a mask. He's like, I'm asthmatic, and you know, and that whole, and then he fucking catches it, and which I mean, I don't know. It's kind of, I thought it was very weird and very interesting that we were doing a movie about COVID, right? And it's only been what 4-5 years, right?
Yeah.
But it just seemed like this was, it was like a time bubble or whatever. But it just seemed, because like it was only 5 years ago, but I don't even like.
Feels like a
feels
different
like it's been
forever.
so long ago since like COVID happened,
correct?
Right? But anyway, I thought it was really good.
It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Not fun, but it was entertaining. It was a good movie.
It's got your dude in it. You should watch it.
It does have Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, it's Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. Scott will jump right on it.
Someday.
But cool. I haven't watched anything.
I watched Nosferatu. Have you seen that one?
Oh God, is that in Eggers or something?
Yeah, Robert Eggers, I think it is.
Is it good?
Okay, so here's the thing about Nosferatu.
So here's the thing.
So from a craft standpoint, the movie's great. Like the cinematography and the shots and just the acting, and I will say the acting's a little like overacting, like it's kind of that over the top acting, but it fits the story. But the story itself is just a really basic Dracula story, right? Like there's nothing like super interesting about the story or whatever. But the craft of the movie is really good, but the story is just kind of...
It looked like kind of an art movie.
It's an artsy movie.
It's kind of artsy-fartsy, but it's like a horror, and there's like blood, and there's vampires, and so I mean...
But isn't it all black and white or something?
It's not. That's what it's funny. I was thinking, it's like, is this movie black and white? It's not black and white, but after you watch it, you're like, I think it was in black and white. Because all the colors are like so muted, and it's so like...
It's the artsy-fartsy.
Yeah. It's like they put the whole thing through like a filter, so there's technically it's in color, but... it feels very noir.
A lot of people really like that. Like we're talking about it. There was a lot of
buzz. So I kind of had high expectations, and it wasn't bad by any means. Like it's solid and it's really cool from a craft standpoint. But I mean, story wise, it was just okay. But
I'm just not much of a fan of
Nosferatu.
Well, I'm not a fan of Eggers there very much. Yeah. I mean, he from as you said, from a craft standpoint, I feel like he has a very particular vision, and he knows how to execute it, and knows how the cinematography and things. It's just I tend to find his stuff a little boring, I guess.
I like The Witch, but a lot of people didn't like that.
I did like that movie.
I never saw Lighthouse, which I need to go back and watch.
That's pretty good too.
Yeah, the Northman was not my favorite.
I did not care.
That.
I did not care for the Northman. I thought it was boring. I thought The Witch was rather boring as well.
See, I liked it because it was a slow burn, but I could get into it. But yeah, it's like.
But it is. I wouldn't say The Witch was awful, but I mean, I watched that movie and I was like, okay. You know?
No, I can totally get it. Like, I can understand why people don't like The Witch.
But then when I watched The Northman, I did not like that. I appreciated it from a cinematography standpoint. I would agree with that. There is a shot in The Northman in which it is just a continuous thing, just going through this whole village that gets sacked, and things, which it's an incredible visual, but the damn movie was like 2.5 hours long or something, and it was just made no damn fucking sense. It was just stupid.
I just wanted the Northmen to be more pillaging and Viking stuff.
Probably.
And there was none of the visceral stuff.
I don't know. I think there was some stuff in there, but
yeah.
It just, was not very good. And so after that, I realized while I appreciate Edgar's vision and things, I don't think that he's my type of...
So
he doesn't make movies that I...
Nosferatu is a step up from the Northmen. So it's worth checking out,
I think I am still so burnt from the Northmen.
I would see Eddington first, though. I think I like Ari Aster's stuff better than Eggers.
I could see that, yeah. I watched Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out
don't spoil
mystery.
it. I haven't watched it yet.
Don't spoil it.
I'm going to spoil the shit out of it.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
Kidding. It is, I will say a couple things. It's very good. I enjoyed it. As looking at the 3 Knives Out movies, I still find that the first one's the best.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like I like this one more than the second one. Mm-hmm. The second one wasn't bad either, but something about this one I feel like has a little bit more of a, I don't know, it wasn't trying to stretch things, I think, quite as much as what I felt like the second one was. It was really trying to stretch the idea of, we got to keep you guessing, I feel like by the time that this one goes through, it's okay, I could see, how some of this stuff happened, a little bit better. Freaking Josh Brolin, he's a freaking hoot in this one as well, playing a Monsignor of some little small, cathedral or whatever. But what he puts this young priest through in some cases is freaking hilarious. But it's got the humor, that they're known for, and I feel like the mystery is okay. It does, keep you guessing there a little bit, but I also felt like once it kind of, throws it all in there, you're kind of like, I could see some of that. He gets a little. There are some parts where maybe he's preaching a little bit of Rian Johnson, I guess I'm going with, the director or writer, is kind of, throwing a little bit of his own, what would you say, ideas or positions or something like that in, and I don't know if I really want to go like political type aspects, but just, his own, beliefs, maybe in there a little bit, which, you probably don't need too much of. But overall, I thought it was enjoyable. Is
it about The Last Jedi?
No. It's a little bit longer though. I mean, it's 2.5 hours long. So, but
fanboys are stupid.
I still think it runs pretty good. No, I think Johnson just has his own thing against religion. I think, which he filters through
like the Force.
So I think he believes more in the Force than he does in like God and those type of things. So
probably does.
Yeah. But anyway, Wake Up Dead Man. I thought it was good.
Wake up, dead man.
Yeah. Wake up, dead man.
I guess that's true.
Wake up,
dead
man. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think it's like that at all. All right, are you caught up on Mayor of Kingstown?
No, I've not watched a single episode. I'm getting
close. Are you still watching
I am.
Your gold miner
getting close.
People?
Yes, that's all we're watching. I'm getting close. I did finish 99 to beat.
I don't know what that is. But so Mayor of Kingstown.
Yep.
I don't know, dude. It might have gone too far.
Huh. Wow.
I think there's only 2 episodes left in the season, so I'll definitely finish the season, but I'm like, I don't know, dude. This got too dark for me.
Wow.
It's like that show's so dark already.
Wow.
It went no, they can't do that. No, they did not just do that. Chris and I are looking at each other. Did they just do that? No,
See,
that's
now
not
he's
right.
building it up. It's going to be hyped up, and I'm going to be
like, what?
I'm like, the only good thing is, I don't think you really see it coming, so I don't think it spoils anything. Gotcha. But I'm like, no, that's not entertaining. That's not even entertaining in a dark way. That's just wrong. So yeah, there's a little bit of that.
Hold on. So
I feel like I never watched Sons of Anarchy, but I heard some people say that show just went too dark and they didn't like it anymore.
Yeah.
I think some people said about The Walking Dead too, it just went too dark.
I can see that.
Yeah. I never finished The Walking Dead. I did watch Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. So anyway, Mayor Kingstown.
I felt that way a little bit on what is it? The one with Ozark. I almost got that way a little bit too.
So we got our order in today at the store, and Adam was breaking it down, and I was over there and I was looking through stuff, and somebody ordered a trade of the Red Room
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I looked at it, I'm like, what sick fuck orders a tray of Red Brew?
And then you see Don Woodward.
No, it wasn't. I dropped that fucker because it was like, I bought like the first 3 or 4 of that, and I'm like, yeah.
Not your jam.
This is too much. Like, this is too dark. This is... Normally I like this stuff, but yeah, it was just crazy, so I get it. I had that today.
Yeah, like, I mean, the Red Room was more like just torture porn.
Right.
Like, this is more just like emotional, like, you know, torture or whatever, type of thing. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, you want the good guys to win on some level, right? Or you want to feel some kind of, like, closure. And this is just like, I didn't feel that at all. It felt like the opposite. So it is what it is.
I've been going back and trying to watch the Twilight Zones.
Oh, nice.
Like, all the Twilight Zones. Like, I'm like, I don't know. I'm not very far.
There's some bad ones.
I'm only
That's
like,
the problem.
I'm only like 12 or 13.
You get like, these are the top 50 episodes of the Twilight Zone. Those are really the only ones you really need to watch. The ones that aren't in the top 50 aren't
How many were there total?
There were like 4 seasons, and they were doing like 20 episodes.
20-some episodes a season.
20-some.
Wow. So I think there were like 4 or 5 seasons, maybe.
There might have been. There's at least, there's probably 100.
Yeah. Jeez. So then I went on a total retro. I was going Fantasy Island, dude. Like the original Fantasy Island with Ricardo Montalban.
Yeah, why are you watching that?
I watched one episode just for like nostalgia. I remember watching it, or it being on like when I was a kid. So I watched that, and then I totally forgot that they redid it like in the late 90s. And it was the dude from Clockwork Orange.
Oh, nice.
Malcolm
McDowell.
Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah. And so I watched the first episode of that one. And it's very weird because, like, okay, they didn't have, like, maybe they did. I don't remember. So the setup in the second...
That's Khan is in that, right?
That's Montalban.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's in the original.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the remake, the second volume, or the remake, whatever... It's very apparent that, like, they're, like, in purgatory or hell. And, like, the people are there, like, doing penance and stuff. So it's very... But, like, was that just something that they ran with? Because was that, like, the scenario, like, for the first series? Like, that would have been way too dark or something for, like, the 70s, right? Like, they must have just gone on a total...
I think they went on a total...
twist and, like, reboot or whatever.
100%.
But,
so here's what I've been wanting to go back and watch for nostalgia.
You don't. But go ahead.
No, I do.
No, I know, but you won't enjoy it.
I might.
Okay, what is it? I'll let you know.
I want to watch the old Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
Oh, yeah. I've watched some of those. Recent.
Yeah, they probably hold up, right?
They're all right. I mean, yeah, they're fine. They're like the Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone, Tales from the Crypt, that kind of thing, right?
There's all that stuff.
I want to watch, and then there was do you remember there's like a Ray Bradbury theater like thing too? Those are awesome. Yeah. I want to go back.
Do you
and watch
have Roku?
Those. I have a Roku.
Okay, that Roku channel.
Yeah.
They got a ton of that. That's where I was watching all this.
Is that where you're watching all of that?
Yeah. They have all these. There's all these. It's called Freevee now because it's like channels that are like it's streaming services that are free, but they run commercials. There's like Pluto and Tubi and Roku channel has them. Yeah, Prime has like a live TV thing too now that you can just run through. That's where all the Portlandia is at.
I thought that was like Freevee or something weird.
Prime has a what?
If you go to the Prime app, there's like a live TV and it's just like channels, like old cable. You can just flip through it. And there's a Portlandia channel that just plays Portlandia.
I was watching Portlandia on something else though. Like I don't remember what it was.
Was it on Prime?
It might have been on Prime, but it wasn't like a channel.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't think.
Anyway,
there was 156 episodes of
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, over 5
about 50
seasons.
of those are good.
So
yeah, 5 seasons.
5 seasons.
The best part of like Alfred Hitchcock and Twilight Zone is like, well, Alfred Hitchcock always came out at the beginning. And introduced
Rod Serling.
Rod Serling is at the end of every episode, right?
No, he's not that beginning too, isn't he?
Not in person, like he narrates it, but he's like sitting. He's like sitting in a chair. And
at the end.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us tonight on the Twilight Zone.
Now I want to go back and watch
next week. He's like, next week we're going to present a tale written by so and so about any previous. He's like, we hope to see you. We hope you join us next week. Thank you and good night.
Like some of those old HBO shows you can't find, like Tales from the Crypt. I don't think that's him. Remember The Hitchhiker?
Yeah.
You can't find
Hitcher.
That. No, The Hitcher was a movie. The Hitchhiker was a TV series on HBO. It had like little one-off little stories.
So the one I did find, I don't remember how I stumbled on it, but I was like you know how you go down the rabbit hole, like you're looking up
you're
one thing on Wikipedia,
yeah,
and then you click like 5 links, and you end up at Dream On.
Yes, that show you can't find that anywhere.
It's on Roku channel because I watched it. Yes,
I want to watch that show.
No, you don't.
They used to act like that show was great.
Not that good. I didn't even make it.
Here's the thing: why is that show on HBO Max? HBO should own it, right?
Yeah, I'm not. I got like halfway through an episode, and I'm like, I'm done with it. Because
Yeah,
I didn't remember what it was. Like I remembered the concept.
Yeah.
I read like a synopsis of it, and then I went, and then I remember the intro. Because it's like she sets the baby down in front of the TV and he just goes through generations or whatever. Yeah. And then they play like old black and white movies like for his feelings or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really wanted to sit down and watch it. And I watched, I couldn't make it through.
Fair enough. All right.
You could though.
Maybe.
I'm
watching Golden Girls. I haven't watched through anything.
There you go.
All right. What do you got, Scott? Anything else?
I watched that Age of Disclosure documentary there about UFOs or UAPs. So you didn't see anything about that one? Basically, it's talking a bit about it. They were talking a bunch about it about a month or so ago, and it was exclusive to Prime, or still is exclusive to Prime. But it's basically a documentary in which it's talking about these people that are working the U.S. government, call it whatever, department. But basically their idea or their assignment was to investigate, unidentified aerial phenomena, and going through all these areas and photos and things that are in reports that have gone there.
It's the X-Files.
And so it really is in some ways. And the whole thing is that they're talking about the fact that these guys have been studying the UFOs, whatever, for years, and they've seen pictures that are classified. They truly believe that little green men have been visiting here. That governments have access to alien technology, and their thing is that there's a couple of them that said, we have seen it, we've seen the photos, we've seen all this information, and it's real, and we believe the American public should know. And so a lot of this documentary is talking about, what some of, like one of the guys flat out basically said, I'm quitting my job, and he went on all these interviews saying, this crap is real, and we need to know about it because I feel it's better for us to know about it rather than push it away, and keep it hidden for all this time. And, it's talking a little bit about the battles they've had with Congress and things to try to disclose this information out there. And so far they haven't been successful to get anything passed to say, yes, we're going, much like the Epstein files or anything else, JFK files or whatever, to put some of these files out there so that the American public can know and see this. Now, that's the big gist of it, and that's where the name comes from of the Age of Disclosure, is it's trying to disclose information about, otherworldly things from the American people. Now, there's a lot of stuff to fill like their hour and a half time where they are doing interviews with different government people, and interviews with other high-ranking military officials talking about, yes, we've seen stuff like this, and even showing videos of some certain cases where it's like, yeah, this is the thing that we saw, and all of a sudden, zoom, it zoomed out here. Or we've seen this thing that just suddenly went into the water, floated for a while, came back out, and flew off, and did this. And they showed the film of it. They're like, we can't explain it. We don't know what it is. And then there's some scientists that are going, well, we believe the theory is that this thing's in a bubble, and it's this bubble in this area is interdimensional, and all this other stuff, for why it is. So there's a lot of filler other crap in here, and some of the guys are so passionate, I guess, in what they're talking about, that it's almost so over the top where it's like, I don't feel like I could even believe this guy, for as much. It felt almost like a used car salesman trying to convince me, that this exists. But one of the things that I did think was funny was that very early on where they're still pretty sane, and going, here's some of the facts, and what we've got and things. And they go, yes, we presented this to some congressmen, and we were talking about, that we need to know this. And you would not believe how many congressmen could come back and go, well, we believe that from our religious point of view that there aren't any, and what you're seeing is actually demons. And they were like, what? You don't believe that there's other things in one of these planets all the way out here that could have traveled this far, but you do believe that there's demons and angels and whatever else that are coming out here.
Demons are real,
so
dude.
I guess so, and they're flying around in otherworldly ships that can go, thousands of.
I'm gonna really
miles
blow
an
your
hour,
mind.
So
They're alien demons.
I guess so. That must be what it is.
They're demons from another
But we
planet.
don't seem to be able to combine those two in our governmental system. So it's either demons or it's aliens. You don't get them to pull them together. But overall, I mean, it's okay for what it was. The most interesting part is the fact of this fight that's going on to try to disclose information that we've had classified on this type of information, and the fact that it does keep getting shut down one way or another, where it's like, yeah, we can't pass something this simple just to say yes, we're allowed to see it, because they're afraid of whatever unrest that will come from the public seeing what they have back there. I don't know. So why they're keeping it so hidden it's tough. And even if we do get some disclosure type stuff, it's going to be much like Epstein files and other things. Oh, here's a couple pages at a time, or here we had to redact all this, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the trailer for Supergirl?
I did see the trailer. Yeah.
Looks pretty good.
Hence my GIF on the response today.
I don't think I saw that.
Oh my gosh.
I saw it, but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it was from the Supergirl trailer.
Did you watch
and I don't know if I should call it Supergirl or Guardians of the Galaxy 4, to tell you the truth. But
it's funny, but James
Lobo's
Gunn
in
isn't
it.
doing it. So.
I know. You would have thought it was, but I mean, you got like the long coat, you got the headphone things going on again.
it's totally-
It's out in outer space, and kind of this darker, grimy, kind of.
I think it can be both, Scott.
It very well could.
Don't you see Lobo like at the very
I mean,
end?
it's a
Or
flash.
He's like
I mean,
he's
it's
like
kind
in
of in a
shadows,
shadow.
yes.
I mean, I seen that and I go, I bet you
didn't-
that's Lobo, but
I didn't
I
catch
couldn't
it the
even
first
tell.
time.
Oh,
Better
see, I
go-
caught it and go, I
Better
bet
go
you that's
buy up
Lobo.
a Mega
but
Man,
I don't know.
Mega Man 3.
I already have it in the CGC graded.
Have you?
At a 10-0?
No, it's only like a 7.5.
Oh, well, no.
What?
That's worthless.
That's worthless.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Did you
It's
watch
not a
the
9.8, it's
trailer
nothing.
for Disclosure Day?
I did.
I don't
Where
even know what
Emily
that is.
Blunt is clicking some weird alien
It
language.
didn't tell me much.
It doesn't tell you much at all.
It's a new Steven Spielberg movie coming out this summer. It's written by David Koepp, who did like Jurassic Park and stuff. So,
You know what?
Well, watching that trailer was part of the reason why I wanted to watch that Age of Disclosure, because I think it
there
is
you go.
where Spielberg is taking a little bit from some of that.
you don't have to raise your
we need to all get together and go see Kill Bill.
Oh,
The whole fucking thing.
I think it's already gone.
thing.
Isn't
It's not, is it?
I don't know.
It's a pretty limited run.
I want to see it so
It's like 5 hours.
I know. I want to see it so
I don't want
bad.
to sit in the
Yeah.
theater
Oh
for
my
5
gosh.
hours.
Yeah. Me neither. God.
Fine, I'll go by myself.
Okay.
Then I'll have
Sorry.
I'll sit in the back and I'll have a cup that I can pee in.
There you go.
Well,
Just
I
go
think there
for
is an
it.
intermission.
Is there an intermission?
There is an intermission.
There
All right, just one.
Yes,
I
only
know.
one. I'm gonna have to pee 3 times though.
Yeah, I know. Me
I really
too.
wanna see that.
Jeez.
All right.
I don't know why.
The
I
last
just
thing
really
I
wanna see
watched
it.
was the Phoenician Scheme, a Wes Anderson.
Man, was that
movie.
horrible?
It's not horrible. I mean, a lot of it depends on if you like.
Is it better
his
than the
stuff.
French Dispatch? Because I thought that was horrible.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of it's overall enjoyable. The bigger problem I had was that I watched it when I was too tired, and I was like, I think I still want to wake up or stay awake for something. Here, I'll throw this in. But with his style and his characters, I know they're all monotone voices.
I'll
with,
put you right to sleep.
and yeah, and
Is it better than Asteroid City?
Yeah, I would say it is. Even though
Okay.
Asteroid City was I didn't think was that bad. I thought that was actually one of his better ones. And this one I do think is pretty good. But which one did you like the best of his? Did you like Grand
He's
Budapest
made a
Hotel
good
or
one
something?
since the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah, I figured that was it.
I like his early stuff, and I like Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah, I figured
Have
you liked
either
that
of you
one.
guys watched Final Tap 2?
Say what now?
No, I
This is
haven't.
Final Tap 2.
Spinal Tap
not.
2? No, I have not.
Okay.
But now I have to since Rob Reiner's dead.
Probably. Yeah, that was odd. But yeah, Phoenician Scheme, I thought it was pretty good. They've got a couple of good characters in there, but and a couple little. But it almost feels like it was a little bit more skits or something like this, like it was jumping from one little thing
That's
to
what he's
another.
been doing lately.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it wasn't bad, but I wouldn't say it was the best either.
All right. Done? Any go backs?
No go back.